Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alissa Capron and I post new cleaning videos every Tuesday. I have so much to tell you guys today, so I'll start by saying that this video was actually filmed the day before the storm happened. So if you're not from Iowa, we got hit by a derecho, I think I'm saying that right, but that is basically an inland hurricane, and it actually ended up doing quite a bit of damage to my house. So we ended up not having power for 6 days, and we also didn't have water during that time either because we're on a well. So our house was completely unlivable for 6 days. My boyfriend and I were staying at other people's houses during that entire time. We do now have our power back, but we still currently don't have any AC because our central air conditioning unit sits on the side of the house, and the wind actually lifted it up and it got knocked over on its side, so we need to get a new one of those. What else happened was that some of our shingles got ripped off of our roof, and then a big tree in our front yard broke off. The top of it broke off and it took a power line down with it. At the end of this cleaning video, I will include some little short videos and pictures of some of the damages that the storm did. And there is also still a lot of people in Iowa who don't even have power yet and probably won't for a little while. So I do consider myself lucky, and I've also never been more grateful for running water and electricity. In my next video, I will include some storm cleanup and just getting my house back to normal, because things happened like we had to throw out all of the food in our fridge and freezer, and there is just leaves on my carpet from walking in and out. We actually couldn't use our front door for about 6 days either, so we were using a side door and walking through dirt to get into our house. So make sure you subscribe, because my next cleaning video, my house is going to be very, very dirty. And while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up, and thank you guys so much for watching. Now that the living room is all done, I am moving on to the kitchen, and I always start by clearing off the countertops and then going on to the dishes. Another thing that I forgot to mention earlier was that a cell tower got knocked over by the wind, or maybe more than one got knocked over by the wind, so we were all without service for about 2 days, or at least I was without service for about 2 days. I couldn't make any calls or receive any calls, hardly at all. And actually the only reason I was able to upload a YouTube video last Tuesday was because my mom works at a hospital, and she let me know that they still had Wi-Fi there because they have backup Wi-Fi. So I actually went to where she works and charged all of my devices and uploaded my YouTube video at the hospital last week. Whenever I clean my stove, I definitely don't strive for perfection. I just want to make it look as nice as possible with as little effort as possible. So I do usually leave burnt on little stains like that one you can kind of see in the left lower corner. I just leave those because it's not worth it to me to scrub it forever to get it to looking back to perfect. I don't know if anyone has noticed, but this step stool did finally get painted white. It was just primed forever, but my boyfriend's mom actually had some extra white paint, so she painted it for me. So thank you so much. I love it, and I think it looks so much better now. Now I'm all finished with the kitchen, and seeing these vegetables just reminded me that the tree that fell in our front yard actually did fall on our garden, and it smushed like half of the garden. But since our garden is pretty big, I think we'll still get quite a few tomatoes this year. The tree did smush most of the cucumbers though, so I think we won't get any more of those for the year. Now I'm moving on to my bedroom, and all of these clothes on top of my bed are clean, so I'm just putting all of those away and then I'll be able to make my bed. If you're wondering why I didn't push that drawer all the way in, it's because it always gets stuck and it's actually kind of hard to fix, and I have to take out the whole drawer and kind of look underneath of it to line it back up, and I just wasn't trying to do that on this day, so I just left it open. And now moving on to the last room in this cleaning video, and this is actually the last time you'll see that brown couch. We did move it out of this room, so in the next video that won't be there, but I'm just straightening everything up and then putting all these shoes together and then clearing off that table. And don't click out because coming up next will be the videos and pictures from the storm. here's what this room looked like when I was all finished, and next I'll have some videos and pictures of the storm damage. So this is in our front yard at our house, and sorry these videos aren't great. I think I actually took most of these videos on Snapchat. This tree broke off at the top in like 3 places. This is part of the garden that got smushed. You can see that big branch there. There was also much more branches. We had already started cleaning up though. So all those pots have tomatoes in them, and you can see there on the left those ones didn't get as damaged, but these ones look like a giant stomped on them. This is just another view of the tree in our front yard from when you first walk out of the house. This video is not at our house, but I did take this video at a house that I know of just to show you guys how powerful this storm was. There is the house underneath all of that tree, and you can see it ripped up the sidewalk with it.